everybody, I'm the Gangster Shaman, Damaris Melendez, right here. And what I'm going to share with you today is a few tarot card readings, food. And one of my favorite things to do in the morning is to drink warm lemon water. Hold up, I'll show you. So here's my jar. And it has the lemons in it and stuff. This is like the afternoon when I finished drinking, like squeezed out my whole lemons out. You can grate the skin, put it in too. And here, let me just adjust this a little bit. And I put water, like half of a jar or more, 16 ounces, 32 ounces. I put cayenne pepper in it, and I put honey in it, like about 2 tablespoons, or 1, doesn't matter. But that's the first thing that should be hitting your stomach. Now, I would not advise this if you were going to go to work, because trust me, it'll clean out your pipes. Okay, and so that's what it does, and it literally helps you with. I didn't read, but what I saw on YouTube was this girl was saying that she had drank warm lemon water for like a year and her allergies were gone. Now, I can't claim that, but I'm not really sure. So yeah, warm lemon water, and I'll try to put the recipe right here. There's another recipe that I have in my ebook. It's called "You're Not Fat, You're Inflamed," and that has a lot to do with inflammation. You may look thick boned or big bone, but in reality it may be that you're inflamed with your joints, your muscles, your organs, you just you in general. And sometimes when I would eat certain things, like put sugar in my coffee, I could literally feel my thighs expanding. And so I basically stopped eating almost everything that was in the middle aisles of the supermarkets. I don't know what supermarket you have over there, but where I grew up, it was ShopRite, IGA, and I wouldn't really touch those things. Now I shop at Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, or Costco, and buy as much organic things as possible. There are co-ops that you have here that are cheap, like maybe $80 a year, depending on where you live. But I would definitely, advise you to do that if you want to eat more fruits and vegetables. Now, my go-to fruit and vegetable, I like mandarin oranges, but today I decided to have, I cut up my diced apple. It's Honeycrisp apple, and try to keep it at room temperature, because for me it tastes better that way. And a lot of room temperature things are good, like water, the fruits, vegetables. Some people eat them raw, which is great because you don't have to spend your time too much in the kitchen. Some people like to cook, like myself. I love to cook. I think it's awesome. Hold on. Okay, so moving on to what we're going to do next is that's what I wanted to tell you about the lemon juice, because I felt like it's really worth mentioning, and I'm praying for you guys that you start drinking warm lemon juice the first thing that should hit your tummy in the morning. After that, I start getting an appetite, and I just do the I start to eat like eggs, and I eat eggs. I don't care what kind of eggs, scrambled, I don't care. That's what I do. So we're gonna start with this tarot card deck here, and we're gonna I guess it's the message for today, and to see what message we have for today, so that way we don't have to worry about what I don't do this every morning, but what I do is I just say my name, Damaris Melendez, blow in the deck, and then just knock out the negativity. And I just shuffle the deck to make sure that they're shuffled properly to get the message for the day. So higher self, I know I'm in charge, but so say, what is the message that you want to give us for today? Thank you. So I believe this is okay. So we have is the Nine of Wands. Okay, and let's look that up and see where it takes us. Okay, so this card represents courage. Okay, and from what I'm reading here, this card depicts a figure weary of battle yet prepared to fight. That will be me. I'm a warrior through and through. Courage in the face of attack, adversity, and its stability that cannot be removed. It also defines good health. Okay, so you have good health here, the Nine of Wands, and that's what it represents. Dignified. So that's pretty much what it means. I feel good because I'm thinking about the lemon water, talking about food, hanging out with my son, and I believe that he is going to help me out with the issues that I have at hand regarding food and eating. Like, I hate to say this, but eliminating bread is probably one of the number one things you need to do. And I know it tastes great, but what is it, your health or your or something that tastes great or good? I do like butter. I eat a lot of butter with the bread, but you can't eat the bread because the butter would be too much. So I mean, not too much, but it's just what the bread does is it goes through the intestines, and sometimes what happens is we get too much of a buildup of what is it called? It starts with a C, but oh god, it starts with I can't believe this, I forgot, but it starts with a C, and if I find it, I'll put the word here, and then it clogs up your pipes, basically causing women to have yeast infection, just bloating, and it's not good for you. Hold on one moment, let me just look it up. It's just annoying me. But now I remember it's candida. And what happens is if you have an overgrowth of candida, like candida is good for your gut, no? But if you have an overgrowth, then you start to get yeast infection, you start to get like bloating and all these things, negative issues that you have in your gut. And the gut is probably one of the number one things you don't want to you just want you want to avoid leaky gut. You want to avoid a candida overgrowth. It's too much, and so that's what ends up happening with us. So the lemon water kills bad bacteria, so that way like I said, it'll clean out your pipes. I think there's a pill that I used to take to clear that out. I think it was like colonics or something. I forget the name of it, but it's from Australia. And this would help you clean out your pipes, your intestines, small, large. And, that's what we want. We want a smooth stomach. We want a tummy that is flat. And we want to start, targeting the gut. Okay, I'm starting to hear some noise. I think it's the next door neighbors. I'm not even sure, but that's what you want to start clearing the leaky gut or just the gut, because having that issue is not great. And I'll just tell you some more. There's fiber in apples, so that's why I eat the Honeycrisp apple, because fiber, that'll really clean out your system as well. I do a lot of herbal teas so that I don't have to, worry about that. Like at night, I'll take maybe chamomile, just something bedtime, to go to sleep, because that's another issue too. So hold on for one moment, because we're just going to move on to the next issue at hand, which is your sleep or the lack of. Therefore, when you have lack of sleep, what happens is that you wake up, you go to the bathroom like maybe 8-9 times. I'm not joking about that. sometimes you go up, you get hungry, and you start to eat, and that's helping you to gain your weight, and that's not cool or smart, because we don't want to. And that was my son. Okay, so basically, lack of sleep is not good for you. It causes you to gain weight. It causes you to just be disturbed. You need to have your full 8 hours or 9 hours rest, because what happens is that your body, when it's at its restful state, is supposed to help you to repair cells, regenerate, rejuvenate. It helps you to charge your battery, so to speak, with your whole body, because we don't want to not have lack of sleep. Okay, we want to sleep the full night. So do whatever it takes to make you go to sleep. What I tell my clients is that you can, number one, read a book, make you go to sleep. Number two, you can I put frequency music on, because there's different types of frequency music on YouTube that will assist you with helping you to go to sleep. Okay, I like spa music sometimes, maybe classical music to make you go to sleep, because that's what I use on my clients, so that way they can be relaxed. I also tell them to do a technique, the breathing technique. I believe it's 7-8. Let me look it up. Hold on for one moment. Okay, so pretty much the breathing technique is breathe in for a count of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then breathe out 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Supposedly this is when you're sleeping. That's the pattern that you have while you're sleeping. And it'll help really put your heart rate lower, so that way you can just be relaxed, calm, cool, collected. And then you just do that. If you find that you still can't sleep, I tell you to do everything at once. Read the book, do the breathing, do the listening to the music. Sometimes people watch TV and that makes them go to sleep, but we want you to have your sleep. Okay, so you do that. Okay, you go to sleep, and you just take your deep breaths in through your nose, blow it out to your mouth, and do that as many times as you can, so that way you'll be relaxed. But third breath, you should be relaxed. What's going to happen is your shoulders will depress, and then you'll be able to, be sleepy. Okay, because that's the goal. We don't want you to be all, tired in the morning. Whatever's making you tired, please, lack of iron, or, I always look stuff up on YouTube. I don't know about you guys, but I know I do. And then what I do also is you can talk to a nurse, you can talk to a doctor, you can be online. But it's always good to get a second opinion or know somebody. Go to a forum on Facebook, lack of sleep, and see what can help you out with it. Okay? I don't suggest any pills or maybe it's magnesium that you're lacking as well, but I just don't recommend any kind of like melatonin or anything like that. And I don't recommend what the doctor has to say, because I don't know about you guys, but for me, I've been having issues with doctors that always try to push a pill on you. And that's the last thing I want. Okay, I want something natural, like walking out and getting the sun on your head, that you vitamin D that way. Just exercise, eating right should help you. Cut out the sugar, cut out the carbs. Do a salad every day if you can, because that doesn't hurt you. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can do salads all the time. We just want you to get a better mindset for you to, do the right thing, so that way you won't have issues with your body. Okay, moving on. We're going to go to our next reading, which is probably the butterfly. The butterfly in the sky. I'm kidding. But that. Okay, so let's open up the book, see what it has to say. And this deck is by Doreen Virtue. and it's for life changes. So let's see what the angels have to say. There's no wrong answer here, because as far as I'm concerned, you can pretty much anything they tell you, to do, and you can do that. Like, I did a walk for like an hour with my son today. I thought that was great. I think he's texting me now. Okay, so I decided to move my location. Hi, the Marriage the Gangster Shaman. And so I'm going to be moving on to the butterfly deck here, my Doreen Virtue. And pretty much this is a nice deck. It's a life changes. So if you ever thought about changing things, then I would definitely suggest that you I just consult these decks just in case, because sometimes not everything is for everybody, and we just want to make sure that you move on and things. So let me just put the deck here, the best one is, and just say my question is, what is the message for today? And then I give you the message, because that's what I want to do. And let me see here. It says religion and spirituality. Okay, so pretty much for me, religion and spirituality has a lot to do with the crown chakra. And so let me get the book here and see what it has to say, because I can't remember everything, so. And just want to share with you. So I think it's pretty self-sufficient and refining, but hold on here. So sun, excuse me. Your spirituality life is shifting because you're getting in touch with your honest beliefs. Let me go get my glasses. I'm gonna put them on. Your spirituality life is shifting because you're getting in touch with your honest beliefs. That's amazing. That's great. What worked for you in the past doesn't ring true for you now. Okay? This may cause confusion within your family or within yourself, especially if you're becoming a Buddhist and your family's Christian. Like Lisa and The Simpsons. And I don't know what her parents were, but that's the example that I'm giving. Because it's always the odd one out. And it's nothing wrong. It's just that you're bumping up and you're just going up levels. And that's a good thing, If you're leaving a religious tradition, your loved ones may worry about your spiritual safety as you venture into areas they don't understand. And it's okay for them not to understand. Not everybody can be at your level. Okay? It's not up to you to win your family's approval of your beliefs and choices. However, if you're following a spiritual teacher, do use discernment before leaning in with a full commitment. Well, for me, it talks sort of like if you go to India and you want to study, Buddha, and you just want to do that, and that's a life's journey, and it should really resonate within you. And who knows, you may do this for a lifetime, you may do this for like 7 years. Doesn't matter. It's just as long as you get to experience what you need to for your heart's desire. And if it is really pulling you, then you need to venture out and do that and go there. Make certain that everything is as it appears to be, and that you're certain your ability to exercise your free will. Well, I think that also talks about cults. Like, if it's really narrowed down, and you're in a cult and they want you to drink things, or you see like one man having 5 wives and they're concerned that maybe you should, think about things. Most important, be sure that you are happy and on a spiritual path that is aligned with your sincere beliefs. No stealing, no, if you get hungry and they don't want to feed you, think about it. I have to be fed. Additional messages: marital conflict over different religious beliefs. Say your husband is Muslim and you don't want to wear the hijab, and you're Christian, but you love each other, you respect each other. I would suggest you read each other's Bibles. You can read the Quran, you can read your Judaism Bible, because that's really what it is. And I'm hearing that Nazareth is in Palestine, which is what Jesus was. So, return to your childhood religious path. I don't think I can do that, but I still, for me, my spirit guide is Cristo with a K over here. I'm Jesus Christ, and over here is the Divine Mother, and she is my goddess, and I follow Ra. Converting to a new religion, for me, Ra is most important to me. He is the sun god. Spiritual study or teachings. And when I did my, I always grew up religious. My dad, he had a church that was called the Church of God of the Seventh Day, and now it's called the Congregación of Yahweh. And I try to respect that, because it's like the mentality is that you don't want to offend people. I know that Christians, because I used to be a Christian, they just force feed people. Like, they try to force you, you're going to go to hell if you don't listen. And that's not the case. That's not true. It's just that here in this earth, there's heaven and there's hell. And it's up to you to decide how you perceive or want to be in your enlightenment, in your emotions, which is to be happy as much. When I was in New York City, there was a religion called Happy Science, and I thought they were cool because that's what I want to achieve is happiness. I want peace of mind, joy, and happiness. That's what I strive for, and I want that for everybody else too. I want you guys to be happy, and I think it's important because it won't disturb you to doing evil things, as opposed to just doing something good. And if you're happy, you won't be miserable. You won't take things out on other people. You'll just be good and be happy. And that's, for me, for my life, that's my bottom line. It's not about money. It's not, in money, it does achieve things. It makes you do things. But it is the love of money. Like, you think that you're going to get all this money and be, I love money and all stuff. And that's what it says is the root of all evil. But it's not the root of all the evil. I think that killing people is the root of all evil. I think that maiming a child is the root of all evil. Sexually molesting a child is the root of all evil. It's not money. I don't think it is. Money is just an exchange. It's energy. So that's my take on things. You know what I mean? To be evil, to be mean, to hurt others. One of my philosophies is do harm to none. And that's what I strive for as well. But if you cross me, I have this old habit of, thinking, I'm going to get you back. No, I'm trying to let that go so that I can achieve an ascension. And I think also it wasn't just this card that said it was, I think it was another card as well. But okay, so that is my take on your spirituality and beliefs. And I hope that you find your path, your way. For me, when I do, say for instance, Reiki, I'll help you to achieve your most organic path, your most organic timeline. That's what I want to help you achieve. That is one of my services that I do with the Cosmic Healing Room. because I feel that you know, you need to get there quicker, because I feel like we've wasted time, and you shouldn't be wasting your time that way. Okay, so I'm going to be moving on, and I'm just going to go with the other deck here, and let me show you. Hold on. Okay, so right now I have this magical messages from the fairies and other spirit guides that I totally love. I think they're amazing. I've had the deck for like 6-7 years, a long time, and it's from Doreen Virtue. Let me get closer. Okay, and let me just open it up, and then we can go ahead with the fairy messages for today. And I know I'm doing a lot of tarot card reading, but I feel like I have a service for tarot card actually, and it's through classpass.com, and you can find me under classpass.com, unless you want to do it directly, which is great too. And I'll put it, I do actually have it at cosmicliving.com. So let me just do this here. Let me cut the deck. Let's see what type of fairy messages they have in store for us today. Humanity, knocking the negative out, pulling first card. Oh, so let go. Letting go of a lot of things, actually. You know, you gotta move on to a new timeline. That's what I did. And I'm just gonna let a lot of things go, because it's not worth it. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your energy to hang on to the old, and to always strive for the new. Because you know, some habits are old and hard to die out. But when you become, you know, I'm 58 years old, and it's not easy for me to do things. You know, you get into a habit. But the thing is that, like Bruce Lee said, you have to be like water and just go with the flow. You know, my friend says, it's like when a leaf and it falls down and hits the river, and you don't go against the current. You just go along with the current, all right, to let the old go and let the new come in. Okay, so let's see what the fairies have to let us know. Okay, one moment here. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. Okay, so start learning how to chillax. The fairies and the entire universe understand your desires and needs, and they've been trying to bring them to you. You can help your prayers be answered by letting go of the need to control the details and know the future outcome of this situation. Okay. The more you can relax and trust, the faster everything will resolve in a positive fashion. The universe plans and standards for you exceed your own, which is cool. So it's best to lean upon this divine wisdom and allow it to unfold in a perfect way. If you need to experiment with letting go, you can always take back control. However, the fairies are sure that you will like the results of releasing, and will adapt it as a healthy new lifestyle, which is pretty much what I have. So I pretty much moved to Texas, and I'm with my son, and I want to be with my son because I want to establish a relationship with him, because I love him to death. I love him dearly. Additional meaning for this card: you have nothing to worry about, as everything is working out for the best. I'm not worrying. I care, but you know what I mean. Maintain a positive outlook to attract a positive outcome. This is what I always say. Attend 12-step meetings such as Alcoholics Anonymous to get help with an addiction. I sort of find that funny, because for me, you can even be addicted to old patterns, old ways of doing things. You just like to hold on to something that, oh, she did this to me and I can't stand her. And you want to let that grudge go, because not everybody's perfect and not everybody can meet your expectations. As I was joking one time when I was at Gurney's, and I said, have no expectations. That'll be a little bit better, right? So, that's sort of like an addiction. But it's also good to even go to an AA meeting, because sometimes you can have those steps. You can use those steps to help you get ahead in life. Just take one step at a time, and just take it one day at a time, and just do that, because it's not always about. It is about addiction, but it can also help your life out to become a better person, a better human being. Spend time outdoors to reconnect with, it says here, God, nature, the goddess, whoever you want to, hang out with out there. The fairies. Have faith when dreaming in your skill. Trust your body's innate abilities. Well, I was thinking of taking classes, and I would suggest that you go to Harvard.com. They have free classes there, or you can pay under $100 on Udemy.com. There's also a lot of colleges, I think, if you go to their website and check out, see if they have any free classes. A good education, even once a week or every day, whatever, you want to fill your head with to make you get a new skill is awesome. In fact, I was going to show you a new skill with this here thing. It was supposed to be for my hair, but it broke off. The top part broke off. So what I want to do is basically show you how to either do a necklace with this or to do a bracelet. You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe a cute ring. You know what I mean? But that's a new skill, and I always encourage you to get an education. That is a good way of investing in yourself. Going to the library and picking out a book and reading it. That's amazing. Even watching a movie or doing karate or something. New skill. That's what we want to achieve, okay? Don't be lazy and don't do nothing. That's not cool. That's sort of like a bad vibration, because you're saying to the universe, we need to flow. And when you're standing still, there's times when you need to stand still for meditation. But to do nothing and to be nothing and to stay at home and be a bum, sorry, that shit don't work. Okay? So go out there and do something. Do something positive. Do something. Even volunteering at a food bank. Just to help people out. That's cool. Okay, so finishing off here. Instead of over-analyzing a situation, listen to your heart. I can sing that song too if you want me to. Listen to your heart. So that's a cool way of doing things. Again, like I said, this is called let go. Let go of the old and bring in the new. Okay? And good luck with that. Okay, so we're going to be moving on to what I'm going to do next, which is probably doing this. The dragon cards that I have here, they're a little too much because the writing is tiny. But, I love this dragon deck. It's really beautiful. It's Italian. It's made in Italy. It is the Draconius Tarot. And for me, I really like this tarot card deck. It's beautiful for me. I also have these cards that I made up myself that are of the chakras. And I really wanted to delve into at least one of the chakras, because for me, there's always room for improvement. And, whatever it takes to make you a better person, that's for me how I feel. about life and, you know, how to get you bumped up to the next level. Now, let me see here. Okay, so I'm gonna cut right here and I'm gonna go move on to the next one. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna put my card deck away. And I am going to focus on, oh yeah, what I said. But my thing is that uh, I'm gonna do jewelry now. So, like I said, this piece right here, I love like things that look like coins. I'm a big fan of, you know, rings. And you see right here, this ring right here, this is a Swarovski ring that I made. Okay, and these right here, this is my sister Lydia. She made these herself. If you ever want her to do anything for you, I could put up her information, and that way you can get started, and that way you can help her out with her things. Now these are my jewelry that I have done for myself. So this is a rose quartz lava bracelet, and this is a tiger's eye with this bead that I got here. I got it from Michael's, and I thought it was very cute. Reminds me of the sun. And so this, and I use leather cording here, and I use this antique, whatchamacallit, this antique lobster hook. Now, so what I was going to tell you is, like this, you can make it into a bracelet. This sort of like broke off. And so I got upset because I was like, oh no, I mean, I can put that, I can attach the thing back and just put it on my hair to make me, you know what I mean? This is what this is for. But I was like thinking, oh no, I think it's cute. I think it'll look cute as a choker. You know, I can add more chains to this to make it into a necklace. Or I can make it into a bracelet. But I want to show you exactly what you need to do to make this a necklace or a bracelet. So like I said, I don't have the tools with me right now. But what you do is this right here, this part right here, you crimp it to, or you can just add it on to this. They have a lot of different types of I say finders or pieces where you can like pretty much hook all this up. A jumper ring. This is the jumper ring right here. This middle part, and then you attach the lobster claw to this, and then you just, once you get all this going, you can pretty much put this in right here, and it'll just be that piece like that, and it'll just, you know, connect. And then you put this right here, and then you make the other end, which is you crimp this. I crimp this to the leather bracelet, but what I added some jump rings to it, and then the jump ring goes to the other side. And once you put it all together, like this bracelet right here, what you do is just put it all together, crimp it, put it all together, and then it becomes a bracelet. Now this design that I did, the format was I put a knot, a small, I think it was 6mm tiger's eye, a finding, a filler, 8-inch tiger's eye, this little bead in the middle, and then I just repeat it. The same sequence here will be the same sequence over here. And then the leather cord, then the knot, and then the leather cord, and that's how I put it all together. And the same thing, you can do the same thing, like I said, with this. And even if you wanted to, I think you can even like tie it together. But, you know, I think it looks nice. I think it looks cool. So pretty much that's how you're going to have this bracelet become that. Oh, you can also do this if you want it. I think that looks cool. Just messing with you. But you can even like clip it. You see this piece right here? You can even clip it onto there. And then you can have another one, clip it over here. Whatever you want to do, you know what I mean? Have fun with it. But I do love jewelry. I love the designing jewelry. I think it's fun for me. It's relaxing. And I work with different type of mediums when it comes to jewelry. Like this one I have is a the stretchy string. This stretchy string. And I use rose quartz crystals, and I put spacers in between. And then I use lava beads. And these are the smaller ones, the smaller lava beads. I believe I bought a kit, and you can find it on, the world famous place where I don't like saying the name because I don't like them. I feel like everybody just uses them and they can't really go locally. And I try to support locals, so. But you can get a kit and you can put it all together. It's a lot of fun. So that's my aspect and my thing with the jewelry. And I'm just going, just to let you know too, with this ring here, this is a Swarovski crystal. So I like working with Swarovski as well. And I use copper wiring right here. You can see that right here, the copper wiring. And I do what is called ring wrapping. So you wrap the wire around these findings. And this is pretty much the heart, the Celtic heart. I don't know if you can see that or not. And then I just put the Swarovski crystal in between, and that's how I made my ring. Now I did have what is called a ring contraption where you you wrap the wire around the ring, and then you can put the beads in, and that's what I did. So you can do that too. I usually get my stuff from Michael's. I don't care, whoever has the sale. It could be Joann's, Michael's, and the other one, I don't even remember what the other one was. But yeah, you can do that. Okay, so now we're going to move on, and we're just going to talk about the root chakra. Okay, so we're moving on, and what I wanted to do is talk to you about the root chakra here. This card, I designed this myself, except for this part. I got it from like some candle company, but I just painted it this color, and I used a mandolin type of stamp to stamp it. And you can get these empty cards. You can do a tarot card deck with it or whatever, but I decided to do the chakra balance. So that way, what I do with my clients is I tell them to, fan it out. Say, go pick 3 cards, and out of 3 cards, you pick one, and that one will let me know which chakra is off balance. So let me read here what it says, because for me, I've done a whole show on the chakras, but sometimes you forget. You've seen the show once, and so I thought I'd just assist you with 1 chakra per episode, because I don't want to delve too much into all it. It's a lot of information. So I'm gonna wait for you to go get a pen and paper. I'm sorry you can't. I think you can pause it now, right? The TV or whatever, the YouTube. I do both, okay? And I'll try to put this section in TikTok today, if I can. And then I'll assist you with your root chakra, okay? And the problem is with this is a freaking teeny tiny, can't read this shit. So the root chakra grounding. So the word is grounding, and what I tell people to do is just grounding. You can say grounding. You can stand up and just do grounding. So let me show you some root chakra. Oops. Get off of this here. And so just stand back here and just, let me see if I can, okay. And you just go grounding. And you stand there, just say that, and just, meditate. So you just say, you can go outside, but you can also do this. And, your heels, you're standing here, just your toes grounding. Because that way you can, hit I'm hitting the floor now, but grounding is pretty much, you can do that in your apartment, in your house, in your room. And you go, oh my God. Okay, so let's get started here with the root chakra. And the word is grounding, like I said. And the imbalance. Okay, so that way you know if something's off, alignment is off or whatever with you. So if you're obsessed with material possessions and security, or with um, sensual indulgence and thrills, and if you have low self-esteem, that's how you know your root chakra is off. I use a pendulum, and the pendulum will let me know if your root chakra is off. If you have issues in your groin area, there's also an indication that your root chakra is off. Now let's figure out the way to balance it so that way you can get back to normal. I tell my clients to wear red clothing, wear underwear, red dress, red shirt. Contemplations of a blood red sun, a painting and pictures of this. And you can go online and just look up a picture or a painting of a blood red sun. And also close contact with the earth. So you're supposed to go outside, ground yourself. You can just pretend that your legs are tree limbs, and then you dig your feet or your those tree limbs root into the Mother Earth, and that way you can ground yourself that way to help you with your imbalance of your root chakra. Now, the word is Lam, which is and that's what I do. And then I use the ancient symbol along with that, and then I just put it over me and just go straight down. And the essential oil, it says cedar. My buddy has he has his own website, and in his website he is called Quantum Stones, and he uses red amber for the oil. So his oil is red amber. That's what I have. I use his oils because they're from Egypt, and those oils are made out of, like, their recipe is written in stone, and so that's why. And I met this guy, and he's amazing. He's an amazing human. He's one of my favorite people in the world. Okay, and so let us go with clove also, and that's what I drink in my tea. I do clove with apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons, and hot water, and then I let it sit for a little bit, and then I drink it. My son goes, "It smells like feet." That's okay. I don't care. But I do 5 cloves with 2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar, and it should help your your insulin levels. It says here, I can't read that. Unhelpful patterns. Oh, that's what I was talking about. It helps to liberate you from unhelpful patterns. Clove is to release suppressed energies. You got to do a lot of meditation for that, and just to ground yourself with that, so that way, you overcome the suppression. Maybe you need to move. You ever thought about that? Like, maybe I shouldn't be here. Maybe I should go somewhere else and be with something else, so that way I don't have to deal with what the people that you're dealing with. But plan it out. Give it about a good year. Make sure you plan it out. You have the money, not just up and go. You know what I mean? Because you can take flight if you wish. You can also burn like a red candle while you're meditating, so that way you can meditate that way. Hold on, I forgot to time my timer because I don't want to miss out on my wishing and my blessings of the planet and the universe, whoever needs it. Okay, so you can burn a red candle. You can be a tiny, that little candle. I forget what the name of it is, but you can do that. Now, the symbol is a 4-petal lotus. So, and like I said, the area is the genital and the anus. So if you have hemorrhoids, you have root chakra issues. If you have anything in the front there, you have root chakra issues. So the body parts are the spinal column, the bones, the teeth, the anus, the rectum, colon, prostate, blood, and cells. The coccyx is the bone. That is the last bone in the tail of your spine. The color is vibrant red, not a weak red, but very vibrant. And the scent is cedar, clove, and oh god, I can't read this shit. It's so fucking tiny. So release or relax with soothing, repetitive nature sounds, monotonous, emphatic bass notes. So bassy notes are good. The element is Earth. The planets are Mars, Pluto, and Saturn. The zodiac is Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, and Capricorn. So if you're like a Capricorn, you have root chakra issues, it's letting you know that that's basically where your ailment is and how to balance that. The vegetables that you're supposed to eat are protein-rich foods, red, like pepper, a cayenne pepper, cayenne, whatever, how you ever say it. The characteristics are marching. You can just march in place. You can do the stomping or the squats. That's what I showed you earlier for grounding. And basically that's about it. And so, I wear red lipstick. My hair is red. And I have root chakra issues. So I'm not saying everybody who has red hair is root chakra issues. I'm just saying that that's me. But that's what you can use. You can use it all. You can use one. You can use some things. Whatever you can find. And if you're need help with that, like I said, I can do one-on-one and do a long distance Reiki healing with you, so that way we can balance that chakra. So instead of veering off to one side or the other, it'll be balanced in the center for you. Okay. So I think that's going to be enough for my reading. I'm going to double check, see how many, my timing for this, and I guess move on. I'm not sure, so let me entertain you. I'm kidding. Let me make you smile. I'm kidding. Well, I'd rather that you be happy and smiling, so.
It's called Know My Name.
God. I just want to say thank you for watching my show. I really appreciate it. You can go to gangstershaman.com, and where I have a variety of things that you can see. I also have cosmichealingroom.com, and just check that out there. And also for my music, I do have the marathon.com, but I gotta update it, I think. So thank you for watching. Have a great night. Thank you. Bye. So I have the 1211, and then that means to make a wish. So I'm making a wish. As I do this, I'm just going to be quiet while I make my wish. I make a wish too. It's that time. I alarmed it, so because I don't want to miss any of my wishes. So I already did my wish, so hoping that today will be a great, beautiful day. It was sort of funny because I wished that yesterday. When I wake up in the morning, I do this where I just go, it's my intention to have a great day. And I actually said yesterday, I said beautiful day. Oh, and so 12/12, I send love to the universe and the planets for whoever needs it. And they gave me a message, actually, the people from the galaxy and the planet. They said to me, because one day I was watching the Guardians of the Galaxy, and I was watching 1, 2, and then I went to the movie theaters and I watched 3 at the movie theaters. And so when I was blessing the galaxy and the guardian and the planets and the universe, whoever needs it, and I send them love, and I go, I'm sending love, I'm sending love, I'm sending love. And then for the whole minute, I send them, rainbow unicorns and white owls and purple and black dragons, black and ravens and black panthers, a golden pegasus and rainbow unicorns, and send them red hearts, blue hearts, purple hearts, whatever, all hearts. And that's what I send them. And so the message that I received one day was I was outside, I was sitting down, and I was sun gazing, and they said to me, after watching the first, second, and third movies, they said to me, "You are the guardian of the galaxy. You are the guardian of our galaxy. Like you're the guardian of the galaxies." And I was like, I was just taken aback, and I was shocked because I thought, "Oh my God, really? I am? That's so cool." And it made me feel proud because I had no idea. So you can do it with me at the time of 12 and just alarm yourself. It could be midnight, it could be noon. My thing is that for you to join me in this path and just, do good things and just for that 1 minute. And so that's my story and I'm sticking with it. And I hope that you come next week to view my show. It's Tuesdays at 11 p.m. and it's supposed to be a global show, so it better be. If not, I'm going to be upset with them. And then, so thanks again, and have a great, beautiful life. Bye.
That last part ride. Huh? You should have let that last part ride. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been cool. First time, not bad. Yes, that was awesome, actually. I thought that was really